What's up guys, my name is King San here and welcome back to another brand new video. So for you guys, yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've done a movie review, but I recently saw Endgame and I really wanted to make a video on that. So without any further ado, let's get started, shall we? With a snap. What did you like about the movie? Personally, I really enjoyed the movie, man. The scene where, first of all, it was in the beginning that Thanos gets his hand chopped down, and finally Thor takes his advice and aims for the head, just swings the axe, and yeah, just decapitates Thanos. And yeah, that scene was really shocking for me, but I enjoyed that scene. I really enjoyed the scene. It was funny, sad, wow, and shocking moment. But I really liked the fact that Thor did his part and aim for the head. It was a nice gag, but yeah, overall nice, good scene. And next, the scene with Tony Stark with the 5 years time jump. We get to see that Tony just settled down, finally settled down with Pepper, and has their own child now. Unfortunately, we all know the ending, but this scene is truly one of the best scenes in the movie, man. I really enjoyed the scenes with Tony spending time with his daughter, aka Morgan Stark. We obviously seeing Morgan has put on the helmet and the gloves in the movie. Really liked the part, and yeah, it really brings out that in the future we might get to see more of Morgan in the future. I hope so. Up next, the next scene we enjoyed, it was Ronan. I really liked Hawkeye's new persona. It was really a fresh take on the character, but it proves that Hawkeye isn't just a guy with a bow and arrow. He's more than that, okay? He's a mad killing assassin. And I really like the part that really like the moment that when he goes through Japan street and just kills all the Yakuza bosses or the Yakuza peoples, gangs, and etc. I like that part, man. Really did like the part that Ronan character of Hawkeye. Up next, I really enjoyed, and I did not expect to see this, that Captain America fights himself, well, his younger self back in the first Avenger in 2012, and yeah, that scene was really special, and I really enjoyed that scene. I did not expect it. It was surprising but a good one. After that, we have the scene with Tony Stark, obviously time traveling here, and went on to 1970 to retrieve the Tesseract, and on that journey he meets his father, aka Howard Stark, and it was a really nice moment between father and son. Obviously, Howard does not know that is in fact Tony Stark, his unborn child at this moment, and yes, they talked about Howard talking about like having a baby, and we all know who that is, aka Tony Stark. Tony Stark knows that, obviously, and overall the scene with the chemistry with this father and son scene, I really enjoyed that, man. It was a special moment to see Tony finally getting after a long time, finally seeing his father, and getting to talk to him, getting to know him better, and yeah, it was a really touching moment. And for last and certainly not the least, the reunion of Cap and Cap's shield. We all previously seen this reunion. Last time we seen Cap with his shield, obviously at Civil War, at Captain America Civil War, and yeah, Tony Stark demanded to give him his shield back, So Cap left the shield and went away. So that was the last time we saw Cap using the shield. And yeah, a really nice moment between Cap and his best friend, aka Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, returning his shield, giving to him, and yeah, repairing it. It was a really nice moment. So overall,
How's it compared to Infinity War?
to be honest, I did enjoy the movie more than Infinity War. Obviously, Infinity War was a box office hit, but overall, I do enjoy the fact that both of the top two Avengers movies got onto the top five highest grossing movies of all time. Obviously, uh, recently Avengers Endgame just crossed the 2 billion mark, and recently it passed the one and only Titanic on the highest grossing rates, and it is currently sitting on second spot. Obviously, first is Avatar, and second is Avengers Endgame, and fourth is Avengers Infinity War. But overall, Avengers Infinity War was a good movie. I really enjoyed that, but to be quite honest, I really enjoyed the Endgame more than Infinity War, because Infinity War had that moment to be a joyful, but in fact sad. There was some sad parts, but overall it was a nice and enjoyable movie. But Endgame was a total smash box office hit for me personally. For a fanboy or a Marvel fanboy, if you guys know what that means, if you're one of them, you guys surely have known the fact that this movie has all those parts in it, and I really enjoyed the movie overall. So yeah.
What about the cameos though?
Yes, about the cameos. First of all, the man, the myth, the legend himself, aka the creators of half of the Avengers or half of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. None other than the myth, the legend, Stan the Man Lee. He was a big part in this movie. Obviously, you guys know that recently, plus 2018, in 2018, Stan Lee passed away. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. And yeah, did miss the old guy, and yeah, this was officially the last cameo that he ever shot for a Marvel movie, so it was a really touching one. We all got to see him at his prime age, wearing the classic hair and his old hair and the mustache. They did absolutely a great job at mocapping and de-aging Stan Lee, and a little cameo from his one of his catchphrases. The famous one is Excelsior, and the second one I didn't notice this then, but I now know that Nuff Said right here, Nuff Said, NUFFSAID. Nuff Said was another classic catchphrase of Stan the Manly. And the second cameo we got from none other than the director of this movie, one half of the director of Endgame, and it is obviously Joe Russo. And yeah, after the 5-year time jump, we got to see him talking to Captain America and a lot of other people in a therapy session. Yeah, those were the two cameos that I noticed myself. Let me know what you guys have noticed down in below.
Did you cry?
DJ cried, obviously. Who wouldn't cry? Who haven't cried in this movie? I've actually cried not once, not twice, but 3 times. First part was the scene where Hawkeye and Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone. After that, the next scene was the Avengers assemble from Cap, the last word he spoke during the battle. I really enjoyed that scene. It really brought my tears out, and yeah, it was really emotional for a fanboy like me, a Marvel fanboy, to witness this amazing thing. And lastly, the scene where Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, sacrifices himself for the greater good, and yeah, does the snap and demolishes Thanos' army and Thanos as well. But in the process, Tony Stark sacrifices himself, and yeah, he is apparently dead now. So major characters are dead in the movies. So I don't know what's going to be the future of this, of the Avengers of the MCU, but let's hope for the best. About the ending, so there always will be people that did enjoy the movie's ending, and there will be some people that didn't enjoy the ending. But for me, I really enjoyed the ending. Couldn't have asked for more, couldn't have asked a better ending than this to a character's chapters end, uh, end of an era, or to be precise, the end of the phase 3 of the Marvel MCU and Marvel Cinematic Universe. So overall, uh, well done, Bruce Willis. I very much enjoyed this movie, and I think this movie might just be my favorite MCU movie of all time. And yeah, I will rate this movie a solid 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, and yeah, let me know what did you guys enjoyed about the movie. Did you watch it? Why did you watch it? What kind of things that you like about the movie, and will you watch it again if you had the opportunity? So let me know in the below. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.